Have you ever plugged in your brand new switch and found yourself thinking, did I just buy a Ferrari only to drive like a scooter? Welcome to Open the Box, Open the Network, the series designed to help you choose smarter, deploy faster, and keep your network stress-free. Choosing networking hardware without understanding what's inside is like buying shoes without checking the size first. Uncomfortable and likely painful. Subscribe now and you may avoid the painful return policy feeling in your next deployment. Okay, now lace up, because it is time to meet today's headliner. He is compact, he is powerful, and he speaks fluent 100G. Let's take a closer look at the Edgecore AS7726-32X. If you have seen our earlier unboxing covering 1G, 10G, and even 25G switches, think of this one as a leap from city cars to sports cars, built for speed, handling, and the performance. Wondering where this kind of switch would fit in your setup? What makes it worth considering over the 1G or 10G? Stick with us and we will show you what makes this model stand out and why even small changes in design can make a big difference in performance. Before we jump in, a quick word about who we are. We are STORDIS, the European experts who make open networking easy. Open networking means you choose the hardware and software that the best suit for your needs. We ensure that everything works together, giving you freedom, flexibility, and full control. Alright, time to open that box, or actually two boxes, because today we will have on the table AS7726-32X on both airflow variants, front to back and back to front. Let's get into, are you ready to open the box? The box magically opens and everything lights out of the table. Let's unpack what's really inside. We are starting with the front to back airflow version, the most popular one available. It is designed for classic hot coil rack setups and fits seamlessly into standard data center cooling flows. Inside the box we have got rack mounting brackets and a rail kit, console cable used to connect to the switch via serial initial setup and troubleshooting. Two AC power cords in AC version, because we also have the DC version available. Quick installation guide, or as someone call it, the thing you only read when something starts smoking. Clean, simple, and everything you need to start. And while we are talking about accessories, I have very special one under the table. It is toolless rail kit that works not just with this model, but also with AS7326 and even AS9716. It supports adjustable rack depth, fits standard 19-inch racks, and most importantly, you don't need a single tool to mount it, because mounting a switch shouldn't feel like building IKEA furniture in the dark. Please note that it is not included in the box, but you may want to consider adding it to your order. And of course, our star of the show, not exactly light, but full of power and built to handle serious workloads. The Edgecore AS7726-32X switch. And now let's talk about what really matters. Looking at the front, you have 32 QSFP28 ports in one unit. Each port capable of handling 100G, giving you a total of 6.4 terabits per second switching capacity. The switch also delivers up to 2 billion packets per second of forwarding performance. That means this device isn't just fast on paper. It can handle real-world high-traffic environments without dropping a beat. Throughput is essential, but it is also the forwarding rate that keeps packets flowing under the pressure. So what is really interesting, each QSFP28 port can do much more. You can use it at like 1 time 100G, 1 time 40G, 2 times 50G, or even 4 times 25G, all through breakout cables. This gives you options connect 25 or 10G servers or scale up full speed 100G spine links, all with same ports and no hardware changes. So what else do we have here? 2 dedicated 10G SFP management ports, an RJ45 console port, and USB 2.0 storage port for quick local access, logging, or manual recovery. Let's turn the switch around and look at the back. There is more to see here than just metal and ports. Now is the time to talk about something that often gets ignored until it is too late. Backup power. It doesn't show off, but when something goes wrong, it is the one thing that keeps everything running. So let's look at the back. So here we have 2 power supplies, hot-swappable and sharing the load. Comes standard. So you can choose either the 550 watts AC, or optionally you can go with the DC version. They operate in 1+1 redundant setup. So if one fails, the other continues, keep things working without interruption. Today we have got the AC version on the table, but DC is also available. Why does this matter? Because power issues happen, and when they do, you will be glad your switch didn't just give up. What's more, we have 6 fans total, 5 active, 1 redundant, all hot swappable. This 5+1 setup means that even if one fan fails, your switch continues to run cool. It is quiet, intelligent, and built for uptime. And yes, you have 2 airflow options. This is front to back, the most common type out there. It pulls cool air in the front and pushes warm air out the back. Perfect for standard hot, cold air racks. That's what you are seeing here. But hang on, like I said, we will open 2 boxes today, and we'll discuss the back to front version in just a moment. And yes, it is available too. If your rack setup requires reverse airflow, that could be a better choice. And now let's get to the part you have all been waiting for. What's under the hood? What's powering this machine? This switch operates on powerful hardware that ensures speed, flexibility, and readiness for real-world network demands. Let's start with the Broadcom Trident3-X7 ASIC, the real engine behind the switch, built for 100G speeds across all ports at once. It handles advanced features like VXLAN and telemetry with ease. Compared to older silicon, it is faster and more efficient. It is like going from a diesel truck to a sleek electric sports car. Then there is the Intel Xeon D-1518 processor, a 4-core CPU that runs the OS and keeps everything moving smoothly in the background. Supporting all is 16 GB of DDR4 RAM, dual flash chips for firmware safety. And there is a 64 GB SSD disk for logs, tools, and container services. More than enough for real network workloads without cutting corners. All is loaded with ONIE. This switch is ready to put your preferred network OS, whether it is Sonic, Ocnos, or others like Arcus Arc OS, BSDN Linux, Capgemini Open Network Linux, Pika 8, or Sonic distribution by Broadcom. In fact, AS7726 supports one of the widest arrays of OS compatibility on the market, giving you real freedom to tailor the switch to your exact environment. Still wondering how open this box is? Just look at OCP Accepted badge. That means it meets strict standards of Open Compute Project, a seal approval for open design, interoperability, and vendor-neutral freedom. In other words, this isn't a locked ecosystem. It is a truly open platform built for engineers who want complete control over the stack. Where does this switch fit best? Let's pause for a second. Think about it. You have seen the ports, the power, and the silicon. But what does it all add up to? That's what we are about to break down now. From cloud scale to colocation, from AI training to edge deployments, the real question is, where does all this horsepower make the biggest impact? So where exactly can you use this switch? Let's break it down. You can use this box in cloud and colocation environments where automation, tenant isolation, and fast rollout are key. It could be also a choice for AI ML workloads, high performance computing, and any setups that require moving massive amounts of data quickly. And additionally, thanks to its OCP Accepted status, it integrates seamlessly with the broader open networking ecosystems. No vendor lock-in, no hidden catches, just full flexibility across many deployment types. Oh, and I almost forgot, there is still one more box to open. Are you curious what is inside? Let's bring out of the box back to front airflow version here. Visually, it looks nearly the same, but the airflow is reversed. It pulls cool air from the back and pushes out through the front, making it ideal for edge deployments, telco environments, or racks where airflow is typically designed in opposite direction. Remember, getting this wrong might sound like a minor detail, but the consequences are significant. Hot air blowing the wrong way, cooling systems out of sync, devices overheating, and costly downtime. We have seen it happen. That's why we always ask, what direction do you need for airflow? Okay, now we have seen both airflow variants, all the power specification, all connectivity options. You have got everything you need to decide. Front to back or back to front, AC or DC. You have got all picture and the choice is yours. We are nearly at the finish line, but here's where things get exciting. You have seen the hardware. Now let's talk about other options. Two simple ways to make this switch yours, and even more ways to tailor it to your setup. First option is bare metal, ready to customize, like getting nearly finished meals from your favorite food truck. The hard work's done, but you get to add the final touch. Second option is to bundle with Sonic or Oknos, fully tested and ready to go. The software comes pre-installed, support is all in one place, and you save a lot of time by avoiding setup headaches. And please remember, every Edgecore switch comes with 3-year warranty out of the box, but you can extend it to 5 years for extra peace of mind. That could include advanced replacement. If the hardware fails, we will ship a replacement unit the same business day. No hassle, no downtime. And on the software side, we offer expert support services for Sonic, including 24/7 availability if it is needed. Thank you for staying with us right to the end. It truly means a lot. Opening the box is just the beginning, but it can help you make better decisions for your network. And the real magic happens when this unit lands in your rack and starts doing the heavy lifting. And don't forget to hit subscribe button. Do it now, please. Stay sharp, stay open, and let's build better networks together.